this game. Load game, let's just load up where we last left off. On my way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I should be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If only I know I would have to reinsure and hurry more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I don't think of that for some reason. It comes to be common sense to do that, but I decide to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see a lot of stuff with you. That's right. I did manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well. Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I've gotten everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer. I'm sorry. I was thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. What was in that drawer? I let go of Yuri's fist. She puts both of her arms firmly behind her lap, as if I'm making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enchantments. You know. Mood lighting, amphitopathy candles. Oh wow. I didn't know you planned that, taking it that far. Of course. I want to help our guest to a faraway place. All throughout, many will just stop by, just out of curiosity. And for the cupcakes, I guess, I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a simple, tense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I bought some things for relaxation. I was gonna use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would really be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? I don't know how to pronounce that word. Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, that you change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel permanent through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It sounds suitable, but it seems a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and spills of the thin ribbon. What are those for? Wow. Did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over there. Here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. You'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah. What will those be used for? Well, I'm gonna cut pieces of ribbon and hang them from the doorway of our classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons and create a doorway. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would be also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you would be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I get a little intense as you put it. Yuri giggles. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Skylar. You can write any characters you want on. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. Silver handing has an intricate pattern of waves etched onto it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whenever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If I promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. What I'm saying is, please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. I feel like this is foreshadowing something, but I don't know what. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I kind of think it kind of suits you. Suits me. Yeah. You're kind of intense, huh? Besides, it's really cool looking knife. I can't defy that. Isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Skylar, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're a squeamish, I'll go squeamish. I don't know how to say that word. I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue cling around my finger. I incidentally pull out my hand back. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head and her face burning up. Yuri. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her and Skylar, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If it's not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, OSXP. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a teeny cut. It was a flesh wound. Just a flesh wound, you bloody bastard. Your arm's cutting off. Look at it. It already stopped bleeding. I see. That's elevating. The tension is quickly lifted. We resume respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the papers to the ribbon, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected it, and very effective as the door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking to come up with this, Yuri. Yeah, thanks. It's something that I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be dilute too. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use a small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them in a plate to catch any paint drips, then bring it back to my room. Yuri? Yes. I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling their sleeves, pulling it back over her arms. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismissed me and takes it upon herself to unwrap tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we were doing something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium in front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be will be more of a surprise to you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling the banner out, Yuri and I kneel opposite sides so we get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we did back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know. Yeah, it's fun. I'm glad you're feeling that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go outside and do crazy things and have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like it when we spend time with each other with one another person. Even if it's simply like reading, it doesn't even matter when we talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a bit nicer. I think that's all for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel like things like anime and games are simply sharing experience with someone that can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly left my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got a paintbrush. I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's my fault. I'll get a towel and wipe it away. I rushed out and fetched a small towel and then dampened it with hot water. I returned to my room and kneel back in front of her. Here. I pat down on Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is there something wrong? It's hot. I didn't expect it. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use the cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer? It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize when she reads her books. Almost if she's lost in a daze, involved by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, and then slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my heart. Suddenly, her face seems to be too much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements are clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent and forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue to follow Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots and look at like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. Needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then you can bring it in the morning. You can do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Hello. Anyway. Let's see. You say that you're glad that it's over. Was I wrong? Assume that you were enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get through it, get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So don't you have any time left? I was secretly hoping to have some extra time after finishing the work. Yuri thinks to herself. I think that would be inspirable of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be some more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not my fault at all. And the important thing is that we got done right. Yeah. So, I think I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Yuri seems to be a little downcast. I don't understand why. It sounded like she was rarely getting the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But doesn't mean this one last time. Doesn't mean the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walked her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad this was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kinda said it without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumbled over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what? I'm trying to say so. God, now I can't even read. You're very thoughtful, Skylar. Yuri takes a closer look to me, then squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't even have a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori! Hi, OSXP. Sayori. Just now we weren't Eh, it's okay, OSXP. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll be able to be together at the festival tomorrow. So that's fine, right? Of course. Sayuri beams. Yes, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayuri waves goodbye after her. Sayuri, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Oh, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I came to here to see it for yourself. So what? What are you talking about? You know. How much fun are you having with Yuri? And how close you got to her? It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayuri's face. That matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, OSXP? Am I supposed to be happy for you? Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if it would just disappear. Sayuri, don't say that. It's true, OSXP. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have wasted your sympathy on it. You wouldn't have to put me being selfish. Monika's right. I should just... Monika? Monika was right about what? Sayuri. What I'm saying is true before. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden in your mind making it out to be. Something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you finish more pain. What? But... Sayuri looks away. I put a hand over her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, OSXP. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayuri? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayuri? Is that true, isn't it? I was weak. Okay. Do you have to say that? Anyway, I did this myself. OSXP. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel, and that's enough, Sayuri. You've crossed the line. That's enough. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayuri's arm and squeeze her in my own. Spoiler. So what? Batman spying. Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayuri nods. Even if you don't understand all of your feelings, I know what you're... 420. Most right now. And now we're gonna give it to you. Sayuri, I love you. I love you. Aircraft creeper. Those are my true feelings. So there's no worrying about... He's blown up by a creeper. making new friends, and having fun with you every day. It helped me realize how truly you are an important person to me. That's why I accept all of your burdens, as long as you continue every day with you. OSXP. Written. Sorry, someone wraps my arms. Is this really okay? Turned into a ghost. Yeah. I hold Sayuri in my arms. Yeah, that character does not look like me in real life. I have more puffy hair. I love you, OSXP. I want you to be with me forever. Oh god, no, oh god. Boo. Oh god. Anyway, me too. I feel like Sayuri's grip around me for a little bit. What is this? Shakespeare. Oh god, please don't check my search history. Oh Jesus, oh god. Oh wait 1 second, oh yeah, I cleared it before streaming. Let's see. I'm supposed to be happy right now. I've always thought of this for the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, the rain clouds won't go away. They're not at all. It takes me the time for things to get better again. No matter how long it takes me, I'll be by every step, but that's the matter now. Okay, I trust you. Sayuri and I slowly release each other, so I guess I'm making the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things again. I want everything, even if we really are a couple. I don't know if we can handle it right now. It's really scary to me. I understand. We ever go and pace suits you best. Hey, Sayuri gazes at me once, smiling sadly. Even if it's really sad, this is the best thing for, right? I don't really understand what Sayuri means by that. Are you saying that we should make you feel sad, Sayuri? I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me that I love you. But that's why I trust you. You know that's for me. Yeah, I do. I say that in the reality more uncertain for her. I love her and she loves me. But I have much trouble. Sayuri's feeling that she is. And that I can comfort her. I wonder if something more than different. I thought so will continue to plague me until things are. Is that why Sayuri meant by not waiting to charge? I don't know. But I'll give everything I got. Sayuri's the most important person to me. I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Sayuri's the childhood friend of the main protagonist. So technically it's the childhood friend of my character. I'm not even going here. Childhood friend. It's the day. Of all of days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayuri, but Sayuri isn't answering her phone. I consider going to her house to wake her up, but I decide that's not a little too much. Meanwhile, I have preparations for the event. Should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry. I gently roll up and take Ake with me. I sent a pleasant text reminding her to forget anything, and I reassure her. Funnily enough, oh god, you monster. Anyway, funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Nazuki about the event. I'm excited for it to be over, and I spend time with Sayori and Yuri for the event. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Oh, it's XP. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be... here by now. Monica's placing booklets on each of the books on the desks. They must be the ones that she prepared that have all poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So, I'll be performing. That's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on days that this important, she would try a little harder. I say that, but then Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly felt awful knowing that's not nearly simple for her. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up. You should take a little responsibility for her, OSXP. I mean, especially after you exchanged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Huh. Why do I feel like that's foreshadowing? Monica, you know about that. Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. I thought I was the club president. Rain. But I stammered. Yellow. Did Sayori really tell something? Her... Tell her that quickly. That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it with anyone. Jeez. You didn't know the full story after all, so don't worry. I'll probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica is friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel like a chill's running down my spine after hearing that. Hey, don't you want to check out the pantlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, they really did. Something tells me they'll definitely take the club more serious. Bow. Wait, let's get rainbow. Rainbow. Wait 1 second. Rainbow. Niji. Wait, yeah. Rainbow in Japanese is Niji. Means Niji. Japanese. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poems is nearly printed on its own pages, giving it that it almost feels... I recognized Nazuki's and Yuri's poem from one they performed during our practices. What is this? What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she placed. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I know what is best for you. Get out of my head before I'm listening to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem never actually finishes, just stop moving. Ah, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. OSXP? What's wrong? Ah, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else written. But then that I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so. Oh god. Oh, alright. I try not to take a long look, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out to me after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. I think it's not a big deal. At least wait for her to wake up. Even if it's a simple gesture of walking her to school, making her reality happy. Besides, she's more scarier than it's always been. That's all what she needs. And I gave her. I reached Sayori's house and I knock on the door. I didn't expect an answer since she's not picked up her phone. Like yesterday, I opened the door and I let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe doing this. Waking her up in her own house. That's really something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really don't want to have to enter the room like this. It's kind of a breach of privacy. But she really has no choice. I gently open it. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. Check the traceback file. What the fuck? It's in the game. There's no way this can be real. This has to be a glitch or something. I'm sorry, but an uncaught exception occurred. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit just yesterday. There's also called Happy Thoughts. Let's see. The Happy Thoughts folder. I guess this is what it looks like. Also check the character folder. How many other shit do I have to open this file? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I guess things just change a lot. Let's see, let me just remove that. Get that rid of out of my fucking anime folder. And then why? Why would she do this? How could she be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayuri needed at all. She even told me that how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why am I being so selfish? This is my fault. I'm swimming my thoughts, keeping and telling me that I could have prevented this. I just could have spent more time with her. I walked her to school and remained friends with her, like how it's always been. Then I could have prevented this. I know how I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Somehow I grew up with it. She's gone forever. I can't do anything to bring her back. This is just some game where I can't reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I carefully enough. And now I'll carry this guilt until I die. Nothing is in my life more than hers, but I still can't do this, what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Well, I guess the game's done. Anyway, hello, welcome back to another stream of Skylar06p. Why am I starting off this stream like this? And why is the timer already going off? And I might have been streaming something else. But anyway, welcome back. Anyway, this game's called Doki Literature Club. Now, I remember there was like a pink-haired girl here before, but she disappeared. What the fuck? Did they even finish this game? I mean, the fucking new game file. This new game file is just glitched, and is this game just broken? Jesus Christ. Yeah, look at this. This game's not even finished. What the fuck is this? I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving from her arm in the air, like she's oblivious to any attention that she's drawing herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. And the kind of friend that you never see yourself making today. But guess her file wasn't finished? I guess so too. We used to walk together on days like this, but starting around high school, we overslept more infrequently and then we tired up. But if we're going to chase after me like this, I'm better off running away. However, I sign and an idle front that let out. I like just doing that for any glitch things. Catch up to. What the fuck? Jeez. What the hell? Why is the game corrupt? It's an ordinary school day like any other. Morning's usually worse, being surrounded by couples and friends grouped like to walk together. A leg. Yeah, Jesus Christ, this unfinished mess. Ugh. Like, was this game made by Bethesda or EA? Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself, time to meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content by getting my average by spending my free times on games and anime. I mean, there's always the anime club, but it's not like there's any girls in it. There would be any girls in it anyway. Yeah, pretty much. The school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs? There really isn't anything that interests me. Besides, most of the things would probably be demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess there's no choice but to start with the anime. Oh, it's XP. Oh, Jesus Christ. Monica. My goodness. What the fuck? Can they barely... Are they trying to transition a walk animation in this? Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect you there. It's been a while, right? Yeah. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We know each other. Well, we rarely ever talked, but we were in the same class together. Monica was probably the most popular girl in my class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile generally feels like a little... What do you come for? Why did you come in here? I already don't like her. Yeah. Anyway. Oh, I was just looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? Well, I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Not that. I actually quit the debate club. Really, you quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like arguing about the budget and publicity to prepare for events. I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and making something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I started a new one. A literature club. Jesus Christ, what the hell? God. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members are there so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. Or it's really hard to find new members or something. That sounds boring. It feels like I shouldn't have gamed something like this, but I don't know what. Well, I can see that. But it's really boring, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in her classroom. In the classroom. Oh, wait, really? It's funny, right? She better have JoJo. She always insists manga's literature, too. Oh, I didn't know JoJo was literature. She's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, OSXP, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? So I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance that you can do me a big favor? I want to ask you to join, but if you could come at the very least, it would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I? There's a really cute tsundere, that character that I'll immediately fall in love with. Sure that I guess really check it out. Ah, awesome. Does the tsundere have red hair and purple eyes? They're really sweet. OSXP. Oh wait, one second. No, that's a tsundere from a different anime that I watch. You know that, right? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? What anime? Oh, it's an anime called Love Live. I'll look for the materials for another day. You're important. And thus marks the day that I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly followed Oh, that idol anime, right? I timidly follow the school club and a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Oh god, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is this? I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be a weeb game, not a horror game. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, OSXP. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of unpredictability. Maybe because the character files have to load. Jesus Christ, they need to properly code this, right? It's full of cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki. I started being yesterday. Oh, okay. It's the one that I recognize. Her small figure makes me think that she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki. Energetic as usual. And Yuri's the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears to be more mature and seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah. My colleagues. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's both of you. So I ran into O6P in a classroom and decided to come out the club. Isn't it great? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before I brought you anyone new in? I was gonna, well, you know. Sorry. I forgot that I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come down and sit? That girl. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sits across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat right next to Monica. So, I know you really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you'll feel right at home. As the president of the literature club, it's my duty to the club to make it fun and everyone. I'm sure we aren't that people in the club yet. It is hard to start a new club. Is it hard to start a new club? You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort into starting something new. Especially when something that just grabs your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people, and you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals that much important. I'm confident that we can all really grow into this club for gratitude. Right. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki readily agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us, setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, a hot cup of tea would help you enjoy a book. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated, Yuri. That's just trying to impress yourself. That's not. Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that you know. I believe you. Well, the tea reading might not be pastime for me. Be a pastime for me. At least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, 6P, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few reels, I really don't have a good way of answering that.
Manga. Especially JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I muttered quietly to myself, half-jokingly. Nezuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well,
Oh, okay. It's a good show.
Well, that can't change. What am I saying? After seeing Yuri's sad smile, okay, I can't even start. I'm just can't even read anymore. Anyway, about you, Yuri? Let's see. Yuri chases to the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build up deep, complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in a foreign world is equally impressive. Why does it feel like I'm rereading this crap? Like I've read this before. All this text and dialogue. Yuri goes on to clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but obviously her eyes light up and she finds herself in the world of books, not people. But you know, there's a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological events just immerse me as well. Isn't it like how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have been conserving a rock. I was expecting from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Is that so? I'll stop chatting, okay. As if another one. Surreal horror is very expensive. Surreal horror is the expense that you look at the world only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Nezuki's eyes start over for a second. Never mind. That's right. It's usually like to write cute things. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you? What? What gives you that idea? You left a scrap of paper behind last meeting. It looked like you were on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give that back. Fine. Nezuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Hi. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Nezuki averts her eyes. You won't like them. A very confident writer, yes. I understand how Nezuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to one herself. You must be willing to open up to our readers, exposing our vulnerabilities. That's a Christmas email. You must be deepest reaching of your heart. Do you experience it too, Yuri? Maybe if you're sure that an example helps them feel comfortable enough to shake their I guess it's comfortable for the same for Yuri. We all sit in a moment of silence. Hey, just got an idea. How about this? Nazuki and Yuri looks quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then we can meet. The next time we meet, we can all share our own. That way everyone is even. I mean, it's a good thought and a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should at least probably start finding activities for us to participate together. I think the responsibilities of us vice president after all. I'll need to best nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now we have a new member. It seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, OSXP? Hold on, I still have one problem. What is that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come out as first and what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have concerned me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs. I lost my train of thought. All three of these girls stare back with me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back. I guess we need to tell you the truth, OSXP. The thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying to really need to find new members. And we definitely need to find one more before the festival. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to take a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, it seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems and the piece I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, OSXP? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for the moment. I mean, if you really left all this, I would be super pissed. OSXP, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything to give you time, I think. Okay, everyone. I think we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next morning's show so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. OSXP, I look forward to looking how you express yourself. Yeah. I can really impress the class star Monica with my metaphor writing skills. I already feel like the anxiety is rolling up. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. I can't wait. With that, I depart the classroom and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Nazuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. I'll be happy to spend every day after school in a literature club. Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer on one of these girls. Alright, I guess I'll just need to make it most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess we'll start with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. Wait one second. Nothing is real. Nothing is real. Strawberry fields forever. Wow, somehow reading that line makes me sing a Beatles song. Wow. Anyway. Let's see. Flying. Anger. The fuck is rainbow? Doki Literature Club. Raindrops, color, color. Anime. So I guess whatever word you choose, they become happy. Let's see. Unstable, like this game. Actually, I don't know. Love, but no live. God damn it. Live. Let's see. Shame. Puppy. Oh, Jesus Christ, these are some edgy words. Shiny. Oh god, never mind. Melody. Lollipop. Treasure. Childhood. Childhood friend. Kitty. Kitty. Music. Games. Seems like I'm just going, I guess I'll just go with words that I guess makes her like me. Incarnate, I guess. Playground. Romance. Ocean. Infinite. Hi again, OSXP. Glad to see you run away. Or no, didn't run away on this. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This is a little strange for me, but I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was last to come in, but everyone else is already hanging out. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. God, this game's glitchy. And what is going on with the music? Thanks for keeping your promise, O6P. I hope this isn't overwhelming for you. Making you dive headfirst into the literature when you're not accustomed to. Jesus Christ! Can I not program perfect walking animations? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. I might be seeing things with my eyes, but I don't know. Oh, okay. Come on. Like he deserves any slack. But are you okay trying to drag out here by Monica? Monica? You know, if we plan just to come out here and hang out or something. But if he takes us seriously, then won't we see the end of it? What the fuck? Can they program this to fucking... I can't even barely read this. Like, she's blocking the entire text. She's like blocking the entire fucking text. Look at this bullshit. See, look at this. See, I can't even barely read this. Certainly, the Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for everyone who keeps the eye, Lord God knows what, because she's in the way. Yes, I can't read. I can't even read this. Oh. Nazuki finds herself stuck between... Nazuki finds herself stuck saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly, Nazuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, OSXP. We'll make sure that you comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Nazuki with a disappointing glance. Anyway. Now, we're in the club and all, but perhaps you have something... What are you... I'm drinking nothing. But I swear to God, the music's getting loud, some weird crap is going on, I swear to God, I don't remember this at all. Perhaps you're picking up a book. Oh, I think the music went back to normal. Well, I can't really say either way. But the screen looks weird. Maybe I'm just... I don't know. I might need sleep. I don't know. Like what you say. I'm in this club now. It only feels like there's something up to it if you asked. Wait. Then I swear to God, it's getting faster. Maybe my ears are broken. Maybe it's just my headset or something. I mean, I didn't like that. If you don't really want to, I forgot to say anything, I guess. No, that's Yuri. I want to be a part of this club. So even if I don't want often, I would be happy to pick up the book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? It's just like, well, that's the vice president and all. I should get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her book and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out. So I picked up the book, and that's all what you might enjoy. It's a real short read, but I'm keeping your attention to it. It's even don't usually read. Can you play I don't even have the game. I don't have Tattletale. And can you, discuss if you wanted to. This girl's accidentally being cute, so cute. She even picked out a book and thinks like, despite me not reading that much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, can you read it at your own pace? I look forward to what you think. Okay, everything's back to normal, but the music's still fucking weird. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick up some scheduled activities for the club, but doesn't it seem to be the case? Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help to notice that her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Nazuki is rummaging around the closet. I hear Nazuki utter an exasperated sight from the closet. She is so annoyed by something. I approach her. In this case, she needs a hand. It looks like you're looking for something in there? Fucking mine! Why is the text big? She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if there's something else that is not just gonna mess it up? Nazuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things that you can't admit that you're really into until you figure out the other person stands. Wait 1 second. Was that a JoJo reference? How do you say you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a low volume of manga. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of books on the side of the shelves. Curious, I pull out the stack of manga. There it is. Mizuki snatches it out of my hands. She turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one of the boxes missing is probably the most irritable sight. Nazuki's smile reminds me of someone else's smile from a certain game that is streamed. I don't know that feel. I get a lot closer to the box set that she's admiring. Parfait, so you love Minecraft? Yeah, I love Minecraft. I streamed Minecraft a few days ago, but I'm not going to stream it right now. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. Perfect. That probably means it's either out of my demographic or it's just simply terrible. If you're gonna judge it. You can just go through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I don't even say I hate this game. Okay. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, OSXP. Don't judge a book by. Okay, what the fuck is this? In fact, Mizuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly. She shoves the book.
Oh, sorry, you didn't mean to say.
She shoves the book right into my hand. Ah! I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exactly Moe. Don't just stand there. Ugh. Nazuki grabs my arm and pulls out of the close. She takes a seat against the beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can read at the same time, like, that's why. I guess it's easier to be closer than this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Nazuki crosses her arms and scrunches an inch away from me. So sorry. I didn't expect her to be sitting this close either. Not that I can say particularly how bad. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Nazuki once again inches closer, reclaiming an additional space that she hopes I didn't notice. I can be feeling the peering over my shoulder, and once eager begins to read than I am. Wow. How long has it been since I'm reading the beginning? Huh? You can go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then. Not really. Maybe sometime after I finish the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but I'm really happy against, so I can be at the same time. It looks like about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining once making up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring you? It's not. Even though there's just me reading it. Well, I'm fine with that, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something with you, like something else. I always kind of convince my friends to pick up a good series to enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? Don't? That's not... Well, I really don't know. What do you mean? You don't share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Oh, sorry. Like, I could never get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, hey, you still haven't grown out of this yet. Make me want to punch them in the face. That makes me want to punch them in the face. Look, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who judge less friends and who are also into it. I'm already a kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for me like you. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like it can be in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found out about this. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's dark. At least it's safe in the club, here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I guess I can't win. Well, it paid off in the end. I mean, here I am reading. Well, it's like nothing kind of of any of my problems, maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you going to keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Sad. Time passes. Natsuki's strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she's starting to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki? Yeah? Sewing Natsuki's clap straight onto me. Hey! Ugh! Jesus Christ, what the fuck? What is this? Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monika reaches to her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatched the bar on the floor and immediately tears off the thing. What? I told them not to give. She didn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't. Don't worry, OSXP. She's fine. It's happened every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack for her break. Okay, so whenever the fuck she gets hungry, weird corrupted blocking crap just forms around her mouth and her text gets weird. Okay, I don't understand this weird fucking game. Why don't we all share poems now? Let's see, Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well, start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poems. Never mind. I don't feel like giving my opinion. Then what's that the point in the first place? I wrote this when we could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said we wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I don't want to feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said. I would be more comfortable about my poem when yours was really bad. How was supposed to be some dumb poem make me go, ha ha ha, well, I guess that's great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you were happy. So in other words, you like to sing. You like to hear. Natsuki retorts, gets caught in her throat. You're so... You just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing to the world like you're self-important. Pretty sure you actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki really hates me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me right. You know, Natsuki kind of reminds me of Maki or Nico from Love Live. I guess that's fine. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. Lie. People can try, but that's about it.
I guess that's about it, chat.
Yeah. I told you were gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am.
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So these people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't it the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style shouldn't be your message less valid. Yes, exactly. Like when it's easy to read, but it's hard. Or like in this poem, seeing everyone around you to do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing is about how simple the writing is. How simple the writing is, and puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, for a rhyme at the end, but it made me fall flat from purpose. It helps me feeling out for the last line. Hey, I guess there's more into it than I realize. That's more than to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect the youngest one here. It's you. And when you try to believe what? What is that? Yeah. I decided to humor with the last comment. I didn't really care how old everyone is. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, it's from a song. Oh, okay. Away from her. Yuri. Yuri stares at a poem. A minute passes and enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot I started speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. It's just that I put my thoughts into words. Hold on, okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah?
Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess it might be after reading it, thought. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri blushes, buries her face in her hand. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I didn't really notice. What are you saying? Right, It's really specific habits that are typically of new writers. And it's been through that myself that I kind of learned that I've picked up on them. I think it's been a noticeable thing that the new writers is that when we're trying to make their styles deliberate. In other words, they start writing simply from the topic manner. And the end result is both styles have expressiveness for the weekend. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, and it's from her dementor totally changes. Her staggering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something that I can be blamed for. But there's so many different skills and techniques that can go into writing a simple poem. Not everything about them and building them is, but then together, that's the most challenging part. It takes all the time, but and practices by learning by example. But I also hope that everyone in the club enjoys the valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I should at least be talking to people. Oh, sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself or to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind reading your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts and process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which it's itself kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be a literature club. Ghost under the light, the tentacles of the pale amber glow, the last yet, replaced by the sickening bluish greenness of the future. I bathe the calms, no sickening to the bluish green of the future. The present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Very interesting. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I don't read the script often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. I also like the poem, even though it's short and it's really descriptive. It's too short. I usually write longer poems, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, it's our first time sharing and I wanted to share something a little more mild. Something is easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into Ghost, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Skylar. What? I have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you can glance over it after all. But remember that the poems express their thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their worlds. They usually have more than tell a simple story and paint the picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is being physically not compared to a ghost, lingering her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon be left with nothing. Hence more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's not really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember, I won't wait long before to pick up those things. Yeah, you're okay, right? I guess I'll keep trying. I'm counting on you. But Monica. Hi, O6P. I have a word. I'm having a good time so far. You? Oh yeah. Glad, good to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have suggestions for the clubs, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm better off going until the flow when I'm more stable. Anyway, wanna share my poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, O6P. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's sort of a barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, O6P. Really? It's cuttier than I expected. Cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. Jesus Christ, I'm getting a lot of followers. No. It's kind of makes me... First playthrough?
I guess this might be my first playthrough. I don't know. I remember playing it though. I don't know. This could be my first playthrough. You may never know. This kind of thinks of Natsuki to write, and she's a good writer too. So, that's a compliment. If you say so, yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then it always keeps a snack. She'll cling on like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But she just loses all of her strengths and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnourishment, I can't fucking read now, is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are just into, well, if it, in a whole world of crap. Oh, okay. I've already seen a lot of shit occurring, like holy shit, the game was just glitching out. I mean, I don't know. There was a girl missing. I swear to God, there was a girl missing. I swear to God, there was a pink-haired girl. It sort of reminded me of someone else from another anime. Who was supposed to be the character's childhood friend, but I don't know. Sorry. I just look like a whole lot look like at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry. It's very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be good. Well, in that case, it sounds confident. That doesn't mean I always feel like you. No, I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. I'm confused and glanced around the silence. My burned eyes no longer could see color. There was others in this room. They were talking. Simply poems on the flat sheet. Sounds of on my ears. Playing tricks on my ears. The room is to crinkle, closing me. The air, the breath dissipates of my lungs before it reaches my lungs. I panic. Before a way out is right in there. Swallowing my fears, I banish my pen. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if you know what you call it. Sorry, I'm really not into the right person to ask for feedback. Oh, that's okay. 3:30. Oh, okay. That's okay. Yeah, it's kind of gotten pretty popular nowadays. Yeah, that styl's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's been a lot of poems and emphasis on timing between the lines. When performing out loud, I can't be really helpful and powerful. That really impersonated behind this one. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that it's some kind of empathy recently. But it's been affecting my poems a bit. An empathy. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Again, I barely pay attention in school, that's why I can't really. Yeah, sometimes I like that. I'm kind of nervous, so about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's tip writing of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story on your brain, it's too fixated on its point. Just try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So, just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone was judging me for my metacurious writing. Why is the music glitching out again? God, they need to fix the music in this. Even if they're being a little nice. There's even no way that my poems can just stand up there. This is a literature club after all. I guess that's what I expected to get. Getting into myself. Across the room, something thing is in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gently exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows frown, while Yuri's... What is with this language? What do you mean? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem onto the desk in hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Where's this cute? Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can you be that cute? I don't know. I mean, I meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to do something hard coming up with something nice to say? But it really doesn't come out nice at all. Well, I have a couple of suggestions. If you're looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Skylar, you did too. So based on that, I'll give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing I didn't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I came across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't. And if OSXP liked the poem, you know, he told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh. I didn't realize you were invested into trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what You were just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Skylar appreciates me more than you appreciate yours. Huh? And how do you know that you approach my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. I was full of myself. I would deliberately go out of my way to do everything overly cutesy. Ugh. Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as OSXP showed up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Oh god, what the fuck? Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry, my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to begin to... See? Just saying that proves my point. What the fuck is going on in the background? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn that over themselves they are guaranteed the middle school. If you're proving anything, then stop harassing others within your other sickening attitude. You think you could just counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only thing cute about you is that you hardly try. Whoa, be careful, or you might cut yourself. Oh, my bad. Did you already don't... Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let's OSXP. We're out. This music is how I feel doing all of this. Yeah, this goes on my head. I think this music pretty much goes on my head all the time. I'm pretty sure head over heels is after this. Suddenly Yuri turns to me as if she noticed something that's standing here. Oh, it's XP. She's... You're right, EX7. Look back. That's not true. She started it. I did not know whatever greeting. Let's see. God, it just starts zooming in. What if I choose Yuri? And it just zooms in, no matter what. Jesus Christ, fucking jump scare. Now she's upstairing the screen. What? Hey Monica. Hey OSXP. Why don't we step outside for a bit? Okay? Sorry that I had to leave. I thought I heard something, but but it's windy outside where I live. Oh, hello, again. Sorry about that. They really should have had you get involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. Well, inside, you're done yelling. Some president, am I right? I wish I was able to get a little more assertive, but I never have put my foot down against the others. Do you understand, right? Anyway, if it makes you spend less time with others, then that's fine. Anyway, instead, how much is my phone? 4%. Suddenly, Nazuki runs out of the classroom. And all of a sudden, she quickly runs away. Oh dear. Look how much you've done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Wait, one second. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I believe you. No idea what Yuri just said to Natsuki. I'm even playing it on my phone. Did I? Oh, Jesus Christ, voicemails. Spam. Oh, XP. Please don't hate me. Jesus Christ, is it thundering outside? Oh, of course. Tell me to fucking reboot offline. I not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure what Nazuki will forget about. Oh, shut up, phone. I'm sure I will be completely. Anyway, meeting's over. So you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'll stay a bit longer. I'm the president. I should be the last one to leave. I'll wait before you're done. Well, I'm the vice president, so please let me take my responsibility.
I kind of sounds like you've been around. Don't want me around for something. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with OSXP. It'd be embarrassing with you to listening. Anyway. Let's just save. Return. Let's see now. Anyway, that's the end of the stream. If you like the stream, well, I guess so. Check out my full streams channel. It'll be probably uploaded on the full streams channel here soon. Please follow. Yeah, let's see what else. And that's about it. That's all about it. That's the end. I really sort of like this game. This is my first time. I think my first time streaming it. I swear to God, I streamed it before, but I don't know where. It's weird, it's glitchy, I don't know what it is. I don't know, it says it was a cute anime game, but it was just a horror music. A horror. You could have for the first time today? Okay. But yeah, it was like sort of just like a horror game. I guess so. Anyway, I'll stream it probably tomorrow. Tomorrow at the same time that I did today. Because of course, usually how OSXP works, there's usually 2 streams, the main stream, and then there's always the 1 a.m. stream, where I just stream a random game at 1 a.m. It's usually Love Live, though. But anyway. So this concludes the stream. Good night. Ooh, a video. Oh. Just wait 1 second. I don't know if I don't know if I want to play it. I mean, I could get a copyright strike, but I guess I could just play it anytime Monica shows up. But anyway, yep, that's the end of the stream. I hope you liked it. I'll upload the full stream probably tomorrow. Wait 1 second. What the fuck are there already 2 parts? What the fuck are there 2 parts of DLC on my fucking full streams channel? I don't understand. I don't know. Some ghostly thing is possessing it? I don't know. I also had the pink haired girl in it. But anyway, yep, that's all the end. The conclusion.